Hi, I'm Michael Condrey, studio head and co-founder of Sledgehammer Games, here with Advanced Warfare.
So Michael, from a design standpoint, how do you decide how to balance between introducing new things into Call of Duty games versus sticking to the tried and true gameplay and features that people expect every year?
One of the toughest questions that we always have to face is how do you innovate without alienating, right? How do you bring everything that's great about Call of Duty and preserve that? But it was clear that the fans were asking for new ways to play, both in how you play through the EXO and advanced movements now to new game modes, returning game modes, new ways to customize through Create a Class. So, you know, we've really spent the last 3 years focusing on that. Make it great, make it Call of Duty, but really, you've never played this way before.
So for someone who's played 1,000 hours of Modern Warfare 2 and hasn't played a Call of Duty since, what are the big pulls to get him back into the COD series?
Well, it's time. It's time for a new generation of Call of Duty. We call it a new era. And really, we spent 3 years, more time than any studio's ever had, to really focus on an incredible experience. We've got a new generation of platforms, a PC that's higher end than ever before, and that's really bringing new ways to play, right? So the movement set, radical sort of redesign of the player movement set, first time in nearly a decade. Supply drops and new game modes, new weapon classes. Like, this is the full package for Call of Duty, and it's time for you to play.
So going down the list, what can you tell us about the PC port? FOV slider, dedicated servers, support for 120 frames per second.
Yeah, the PC is important to us, and PC fans are important to us, and we're excited what we have coming in November. So, a lot of news coming out. Absolutely, we're FOV slider is one of those pieces that we've announced. So we're excited that FOV slider is going to be in the game. Dedicated server support's coming. Ping settings, absolutely, ping settings are coming. There's a lot really custom tailored to the PC community, and with just a couple weeks to go, you're going to see more and more announcements soon.
Last question: how are you guys handling quick scoping, and have you gotten rid of it? Is it less effective now, or what?
Quick scoping is always like the most controversial conversation around player balance in Call of Duty. And look, I always come back to this sense that we want this to be a balanced experience. And balance means that whatever you pick in your Pick 13, our brand new Create a Class system, is balanced against all the choices everybody else is going to pick. So can you become super proficient with a sniper and be competitive in that? Absolutely. Great sniper players are going to be competitive and aggressive just like they always have been, just like an assault rifle user should be, just like somebody who's running with an SMG should be. I think the biggest change for us is really around the movement set, and I think for snipers who are really proficient, they're going to have a good time, but catching somebody who's boosting and dodging and dashing through the air, that's going to provide a new challenge for you.
In terms of development on the single player and multiplayer side, how is that labor divided?
Yeah, you know, one thing about having the third year, the gift of that time that Activision gave us was the ability to really focus from day one on single player and multiplayer from the get-go. So the team has been out of the gate focusing, and really the exoskeleton and everything that you see today nearly 3 years ago was sort of the catalyst for that. So we've had full teams on both, pushing hard for 3 years, and it's really allowed us to do more than we've ever had in the past.